In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your outer door handle. It's time to take the door panel off, and to start, I'm going to remove this window and lock switch. Now use a trim tool, stick it in the front here, and pop it up. Sometimes you can do this without a trim tool too, and then pull it forward, flip it over, and you can see the connections for the window switch and the door lock. Press the button and wiggle the connections out, and then once these are both disconnected, you can set your switch panel aside. Over here there's a 7mm screw, kind of hard to see, but go ahead and remove it. Try not to lose it inside the door. There it is. Now I want to remove the trim piece around the door handle. I'm going to go from the back, pop it out. Remove it. Now take a Phillips head screwdriver and remove this screw over here. Set it aside safely. At the bottom of the door, you'll notice 2 Phillips head screws. Go ahead and remove both of them. I actually only have one, my other one is missing. But if you have both, remove both. Now pull up on the door panel. There we go. Pops out of place. You can set it aside. Now we have to unscrew these 2 7mm screws to remove this support here. Pull this off. Peel the vapor barrier back. And now you'll notice my window is actually down, so I have to put it up so we can get in behind the window. Now to put the window up, I'm going to reconnect my window switch. Obviously, if yours is already all the way up, don't worry about it. But with the key in the on position, I can roll my window up all the way. This will give me the clearance I need. Once it's up, go ahead and unplug this. Now I'm going to take a screwdriver. It has to be small enough to fit in between these 2 tabs, and what I want to do is slide it in like this and then twist it. As I push in, this will spread the 2 tabs apart, and then I want to slide the rod out as I pull the screwdriver out. So basically, obviously you can see it slides in easy that way, but to get it out you have to spread these 2 apart. Now just let this rod hang in there, and we'll move along. Now with the 10mm socket, I'm going to remove both mounting nuts that hold the door handle. Set this aside safely, and the other one is all the way up here. At this point, you can pull the door handle out like this, and tilt it down. If you hold this rod in place, you should be able to kind of slide the door handle off of this rod. And there it is. The next step would be to remove your lock cylinder so you can transfer it to your new door handle. If you flip it over, you'll see this here, which locks the lock cylinder in place. If you just push it out like that, you can usually stick a screwdriver behind it and just pry it straight out. And then your lock cylinder comes right out. There's that. Set that aside and keep it. And here's your old door handle. Now if you had your new door handle, I'm reusing the old one just to show you the process, but if you had your new one, you would slide your lock cylinder in, make sure it lines up, and make sure this tab faces towards the middle of the door handle. And now take this clip and slide it over. You'll see it has a slot over here, one over here, and you want to just hook it in on one side, slide it over the other side, and just press it on all the way. just like that. Now bring the door handle back in, put a little bit of silicone paste on there so that this can slide in easily, just like that. Slide it underneath the opening on the door. Then we'll have to line up the mounting studs, just like this. Let's put on the 2 nuts. Start them on by hand so they don't cross thread, and then I will use my 10mm socket and tighten them up. Okay, let's get these nice and snug. Okay, don't over tighten these because you'll break the door handle if you do. Perfect. And now for the last rod, which is for the lock, all you have to do is just get it situated there and slide it in. It should pop in. Everything works fine. Don't forget to put this little brace back here. Start on the 2 mounting screws for it. And let's tighten it up. Now let's get the door panel lined up. It has hooks all around that need to slide in and down, and make sure the lock indicator actually pops through also. So here we go, the back is lined up, the front is lined up. Give it a couple bonks down, and now let's reattach the mounting screws. Now let's put the screw in. Make it nice and snug. We'll put the trim piece around the door handle back in. Slide it in at the back first. Make sure it pops in. Don't forget about this screw right here. Make sure it's snug. Now we can put the switch panel back in. Reconnect your 2 switches. And then slide this in at the back first. Line it up with the front, tap it down. Resecure your screws at the bottom. Put both of them in if you still have to.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.